Welcome back to the castle track. In the first episode, we saw the cars attack. Now something different. Along the track, the castle deploys its defense traps. The cars will have to race each other, showing precision to avoid the archers, and more importantly, dodge the dreaded Ballista. Designed for one thing only, destroy the cars. Let's take a quick look at the cars, or in this case, the attackers. 16 cars will enter, including 2 Ferraris, some new 2026 models, 2 premiums, and a random bunch of supercars, muscle and trucks. There'll only be one winner to break through the castle defense. Who are you picking? Let's take a quick look at the table. Dodge and the Maserati go first. And what are the chances of an all-Ferrari final? On to phase 1. 8 races. The archers are ready. Race 1 now. The Maserati and the Dodge and the new 2026 models. Who's got this first race? And it's began. Both neck and neck to start. Coming off the single track onto the main. It's the archers. Oh, and the Maseratis took the Dodge off the track. The Maserati forcing it onto the massive Dodge, and the Ballista, what happened there? The driver came out. Let's take a closer look. The arrow caught the driver on the volley. Bullseye. Up next, another 2 nice looking 2026 models. And they're off. The Cadillac storms ahead, but straight into the Archer, and the Corvette gets across the line first. The Cadillac looks loads quicker than the Corvette, and the Archer's doing their job. Popped up just in time to take that Cadillac out. Corvette wins this one. Up next, the black F40 against the Porsche Targa. And they're off. The Porsche just gets ahead on left lane. And again, the Archer's popped up just in time. And let's just watch in slow motion. The F40 gets stung by that arrow. But it wasn't enough, and he still gets across the line. Race 3, 2 Matchbox, the Land Cruiser and the Jeep Stepside. Which pickup truck's the strongest and the fastest, and they're off neck and neck to start. Land Cruiser forces itself into the Jeep and takes them both out. Both looking really equal on speeds, and Land Cruiser just says the hell with it, straight into the Jeep, and somehow manages to roll across the line first. Land Cruiser wins. Prelude against the Nissan Z. New JDM against old, and they're off. The Prelude zooms ahead in front, but gets a direct hit into the main Archer, and the Nissan Z also gets knocked out. The Nissan can't control it, and the Ballista arrow misses it by a millimeter. The Prelude gets knocked out first, Nissan Z gets through. Up next, the Ferrari 12 Cylindri against a convertible Mercedes, and they're off. Ferrari zooms ahead in front first, another head-on into the Archer, and the arrow direct hit to the Ferrari. Watch in slow motion, great precision driving by that Mercedes to get through, and it looks like it won't be an all-Ferrari final. And great aim from the Ballista to finish off the Ferrari. You're gone. Up next, another Japanese showdown, Supra versus the RX-8, and they're off. RX-8 just gets ahead, it can't do enough to avoid the Archers. Watching slow motion, it looks like he turned to avoid it, and the Supra turned against him. Direct hit by the RX-8, and the Supra knew what he was doing to get across the line first. Final race of phase 1, Thrill Climbers, Evo versus Impreza. Both premiums, but you can't tell. The Evo, immense speed, avoids the Archer, span out, and the Impreza crashes into him and pushes him across the line. The Ballista arrow misses them both by a millimeter. So really, the Impreza mounts the Evo to push him across the line first. Going into phase 2, let's take a quick look at the table. Maserati moves on to the F40, Nissan against the Supra, Land Cruiser against the Corvette, Mercedes against the Evo. Phase 2, 1 more Archer added. A trap increased, the boulder drop. But are the cars still good enough to get through? So now it's getting serious. The quarterfinals, F40 against the Maserati. And they're off. The Maserati zooms ahead in front, glides, hits the boulder, but still gets across the line first. Boulders did enough to stop the F40. Great drift by the Maserati to get across the line in reverse. F40, you're gone. The driver's out again. The boulders did enough to stop the Ferrari, but the Maserati was too good. Mercedes against the premium Evo. Tyres could slow it down, but this race is not about speed. But the Evo's still so much faster, but he's skidded at the end of the track, and the Mercedes drives round, avoids the boulders, and gets across the line first. You would have thought them premium tyres would have helped the Evo stay straight, but he lost control, and the Mercedes, with his great driving, gets across the line first. As cool as you like. Japanese showdown, yet again. Who's your favourite? Starting barrier, putting the Super off, but he still does his best to catch up, but he's hit the Archer head on and took him with him. It's not enough, and the Nissan gets across the line first. The Nissan skids, the Supra hits the Archer and puts the Nissan back on track. Supra, you're gone. The race you weren't meant to see, Corvette versus Land Cruiser. They're off, Land Cruiser keeping up, Corvette gets ahead. The boulders attack and put the Corvette off straight into the post. Land Cruiser gets across the line. Land Cruiser gets on two wheels. The boulders drop at the right time, put the Corvette off, and it's worked wonders for the Land Cruiser. Corvette, you're gone. After that, another 4 cars down, 4 cars left. Maserati takes on the Nissan, Land Cruiser against the Mercedes. In the final phase, still 4 archers, and now defending the gate, the Beast Rider.
First up in the semis, classic Italian versus modern JDM. And they're off. The Maserati's got lightning speed. Zooms have ahead of the Nissan. Oh, and he skidded out, but he still managed to get past the Beast and across the line to win. Watching slow-mo, the Maserati's miles ahead, spins out, gets across the line, and the Beast Rider stops the Nissan in its tracks. Second semi, Land Cruiser, Mercedes, Land Cruiser, it's miles ahead. Oh, he's toppled over, and the Mercedes gets across the line. As cool as you like, great driving by the Mercedes to dodge around the Beast Rider. Now the Merc enters the final versus the Maserati. Terrible rollover by the Land Cruiser, gets it off the track, and great driving by the Merc. Final bound. So after that, 2 more down, 2 more remain. The final, Maserati versus Mercedes. Classic convertible versus the modern convertible. Who's got this?
And they're off. Maserati, super speed ahead again. Oh, it skidded out, hit the Archer, and hit the Beast Rider. Neither finished, it'll have to be a restart. The Ballista arrows back in action, just ricocheted and did minimal damage. Maserati still on the inside now. Oh, and he's still looking really fast. Mercedes starting forward. Hit the Archer again, toppled. Another restart. Direct hit by the arrow in slow-mo. So another restart, hopefully, and this is the last time. Both races ready. Let's go. Oh, the Maserati super speed skids, gets across the line and he's done it. Mercedes toppled. Great drift by the Maserati, reversed over the line to win. And what happened to the Ballista arrow? Malfunctioned. Beast Rider just did enough to stop the Mercedes, but it still wasn't quick enough for the Maserati. So here's the winner, the new 2026 model Maserati. New track event coming soon.